sponsors. Title sponsor Bally's Entertainment Sri Lanka. Powered by LPU Lovely Professional University. Co-powered by Niton Valve Industries. Catch of the match, the Spartan Poker. Merchandise partner RSK Clothing. Beverage partner Red Bull. OOH partner Bright Advertising. Super 8 sponsor B. Kandari Properties. Power play over by Chauhan Group of Companies. NGA partner Keto for Cancer. Ball number 1. Akash Achipille. With him is Raza. Sonu Vasan opening the bowling. We also have to thank a list of associate sponsors: Kataria Group, Bar Stock Exchange, Realtor Spaces, Sean Group of Companies, Sambhav Group of Companies, ISBN University, Sportsworks, Ethigro, Earth Essence, Dirty Buns, One Life, brought to you by Golden Ace Ventures, event managed by Sportino Events. And we welcome the Commissioner of Swaraj Cup, Mr. Junaid Sharif. And they're off the mark. First ones on the board for Team Mavericks. The first no ball of the day. Free hit coming up. So free hit early on in the innings, and Jafar, it's called a fast ball, so he's going to re-bowl that ball, and the free hit continues. So Jafar has another chance at the free hit. I'm sorry, it is Raza. So Raza is lucky enough to have another go at the free hit. Goes for the big one, straight into the hands of the fielder. But they'll complete that single as it was a free hit. So that will not be out. Instead, 1 run added to the total. So good comeback by Sonu Paji. Dot ball, played it straight back to the bowler. 5 balls completed, 3 runs on the board for Mavericks. Last ball of the over, played it towards the leg side, looking for a single. Good fielding this by Crazy, no run conceded. So end of over number 1, 3 for no loss. It is Dua to bowl over number 2. 3 for no loss, Mavericks. This is also the bowling power play brought to you by Chauhan Group of Companies. So only one fielder on the boundary. Good start this by Dua. Starts off with a dot ball. Raza on strike. He's trying to play the big shots. He's not connecting that well. I think Kazim, both the batsman as well as the bowler, is under pressure. And he's cleaned them up. Very well bowled by Dua. Raza has to walk back. Inside edge. And he is bowled. Just talking about inside edge. Team Mavericks, co-owned by Mr. Tanuj Virwani, is sitting in the dugout. Very soon we'll see him on the field. Very energetic person. What do you have to say about Tanuj? Yeah, he doesn't need an inside edge. He needs to whack some sixes. But yesterday we were watching him play. I loved the energy on the field. Every ball he was, up to the batsman, supporting his team, cheering them. So very enthusiastic player, great energy. Sajid Wakil, co-owner, picks up a single of the very first ball, deflected of Hitesh Dua. 4 for 1. Edge to the leg side. Another single taken with good tight bowling by Dua. Score moves on to 5. Straight to Rajesh, and direct hit was needed. Good fielding there by Parihar.
Sajid had given up there and he hit the stump.
But I think he's put on some weight. He's looking a little slow.
He's the co-owner. He's playing really well, Kaju.
Sajid, you're fit.
Last ball of the over, full toss in the air, Parth under it, picks up a simple catch, and with this, wicket number 2 down. 6-4 loss of 2 wickets at the end of 2 overs, Mavericks.
So 6 for the loss of 2 wickets. Team Mavericks, a very slow start. In comes Lokesh Ravani, new batsman replacing Akash. They need runs and they need it quickly. New bowler making his debut in this tournament, Tyrell, aka Justin Bieber. So Tyrell gets a chance today. I hope he proves himself. He's a good player, a very good all-rounder. Lokesh on strike. Starts off with a no ball, and that's a boundary. The good start for Lokesh. 5 runs added. Good start to the over. He also gets to play a free hit delivery. Tyrell under pressure straight away.
निटॉन का लोगो ऊपर नहीं आ रहा है. निटॉन का लोगो ऊपर डाल, बीजेपी का ऐड चला मेरे भाई.
Score moving on to 10. 11, I beg your pardon. Zishan, see the dedication of the players. Harsh doesn't have a match today, but he's here to support his fellow players.
He's here to support Tofadix.
Another no ball, but doesn't count for much, so the free hit continues.
Let's welcome our star commentator, Deepesh Sule.
The shining man.
You mean the head?
So Tyrell has to again reboard it. The free hit continues. Full toss in the air and out of the park. So he's not gone for many runs. 2 free hits, but not converted by the batsman.
Now making full use of those free hits, but Tyrell is struggling.
Lucky escape there for Tyrell.
So welcome sir, welcome Deepesh. How's it going?
Hello, check, test. Hello.
कुछ बोल रहा है अभी, कुछ बोल रहा है. क्या बोल रहे हो? Hello.
Test. Good evening and welcome everyone to the Swaraj Cup, an initiative by Anil Mittal. Here we go, a good match that is going on is between ISBM versus Mavericks. A special request to Mr. Tanuj Virwani, if you can join me in the com box, if that's okay with him.
We have a lot of messages on social media. They want to see your Tanuj Virwani on the field as well as in the com box.
And what a day this is was graced by one of the legendary bowlers of the Indian team, an ex-spin bowler, Harbhajan Singh, who had come here for the toss and graced this occasion. So just a special request so here we go. Hello. Test. Bass थोड़ा दे bass. Hello. Test. थोड़ा आवाज. हाँ. थोड़ा और. All right. Thank you. Here we go. And I welcome Mr. Tanuj Virbani. It will be fun with you in the com box while your team is batting. So let's have some fun in the com box. So welcome Tanuj to the Swaraj Cup, and of course in the com box as well. Mavericks has been doing good right from day one, and yesterday's match beautifully placed, because first you guys went on to bat, and then the way you guys defended. The only key for your success yesterday was you kept on taking wickets at the regular interval. Was that the plan already, or it just was situational?
See, I think firstly, even though we won the first match, we were a bit disappointed with the fact that it boiled down to one superb performance from Omkar, because it's a team game and it involves 11 individuals, and we want all 11 to contribute in some way, be it to the bat, the ball, or in the field with a special piece of fielding or catching, right? So we all regrouped before yesterday's game, and I told everyone, just go out there, express yourself, and the important thing is, it doesn't matter whether you score 20 runs or 10 runs, so it needs to be positive intent. So I think that's what you're going to see a lot more yesterday, and it's a very short game, right? I mean, it gets over in about 45 minutes, it's an 8-over match, right? So I think the key is to consistently pick wickets, because if you are not able to do that, and the batsman gets his iron, then it's very difficult to get them out later, you know. So I think that was the key, and I was very, very proud of the way the team performed yesterday, because everyone chipped in.
Well, of course, it's eventually the team effort that every person has to deliver their own work on the field, because at times it happens that we plan a lot, we strategize a lot, but things don't go the way that they should in the field. And what I talk about Omkar Lad, he's the Bahubali of turf cricket, because he can hit long sixes. In fact, in the first match, the way he turned around the game with those major sixes, he was also awarded as the man of the match on day one for Mavericks. So Tanuj, you've played different formats of cricket, especially when you're talking about turf cricket. It is a little faster than the other formats, like if you're playing a season T20 cricket, overarm cricket, or even a tennis cricket overarm. That is completely different on turf cricket, because here you just get fraction of seconds to judge a ball if it is coming out to you in batting, in bowling. So how is your preparation?
It's been about 2.5 years now since I've been playing. It's been about 2.5 years since I've been playing turf cricket now, right? And before that I was predominantly playing overarm cricket, and a lot of people who play like overarm and stuff, they are like of the opinion that underarm cricket is easier. But I can assure you, because as you rightly said, the game moves so quickly over here that you just you have to really think on your feet, and no matter how many strategies as a bowler, as a fielding team, as a captain you may have, you have to constantly kind of change that, So I think that's something that is very important.
And who's your favorite team?
Who's my favorite team? I think that goes without saying.
Other than your home team?
Apart from my home team, I think Undefeatables is really good. I think that's a very good team, yeah.
We're getting a lot of requests on Instagram. When are we going to see Tanuj play? When are we going to hear him? So something for your fans, please.
Well, I mean, firstly, it's because of Kazimba and all you wonderful people, Avi and everyone over here, that this opportunity was made possible for me to be part of the Swaraj Cup. And when it comes to me playing, that depends on my captain Zed, because even though I may be the co-owner, but all administrative decisions to do with strategy are taken by our captain. So when he decides to send me into bat, I will come. But rest assured, even if you don't see me bat soon, you'll definitely see me chirping around in the field. I'm known, as you guys often call me, a very animated character. I find that quite funny, so I think I should be out there soon.
So let's talk a little bit about Swaraj Cup, and a great initiative initiative by the grandson, giving a tribute to his, to the legendary grandfather. What do you have to say about that? Avi, especially, he's on the toes, managing everything.
I think firstly, Avi is a very enterprising person. So just one phone call from him to make this possible, and the moment he told me he's doing this for his grandfather, right? I mean, I'm all about family, and if you're honoring someone who has obviously been a beacon for his family and an inspiration to so many of us, I think he was really instrumental in getting all of us together. And I think it's an honor for me to be a part of this, because I love playing cricket, number one, and if you are doing it for a good cause, I think that Mukesh goes to Sone pe Suhata.
Even the cancer initiative.
Yes, absolutely. So I think these are wonderful gestures, and I hope other league owners also take a leaf out of Avi's book and do similar stuff, because it should not just be that we want to start these leagues to make money and stuff, because that is one aspect of it, but by the grace of God, everyone is doing well over here. If you're able to make a difference, I think that is our job.
Well, let's also talk about the live match that is going on, Tanuj.
Yeah.
If you can maybe commentate for your fans on the live match where the Mavericks are playing.
So what's the score right now? 33 for 3. In the double over, right? 4.4 overs. What's it? So the Mavericks appear to be in a spot of bother here as we are mid-innings. The double trouble over just culminating, and they have just lost their skipper. But now walks in one of the powerhouse hitters, Sunny, and a lot of expectations, especially after his wonderful performance with both bat, ball, and in the field last night. So we have very high expectations, and hoping that he packs a punch tonight.
Well, Sunny is one special cricketer who hides the ball before bowling. But when it comes to fielding, he's diving, he's jumping, he's doing...
That's the beauty about Sunny. He hides the ball before bowling, and after he hits the ball, the bowlers go to hide. So hopefully that doesn't go to his head, and he plays well today.
Again, this time he's trying to bowl on the leg stump.
Interesting tactics by the team, I must say. These guys are also a very good team, better than what the points table suggests. So we will obviously treat them with a lot of respect. I think the Avengers are a very, very good team. They've got some very good players. Shobit's a wonderful player. I've actually had a good fortune of playing along with him, and I think he's a very terrific guy. Yeah, as well as Parth.
Well, it is said that, Tanuj, when you're doing something good, people join hands with you, and they come along. Yeah. So another, we're blessed with a lot of good people here, right. And Keto, especially, Keto coming forward, joining hands with Swaraj Cup about this cancer initiative. What do you have to?
As I said earlier, it's so important that because if you're able to kind of infiltrate the market with social causes, things which are actually making a real difference to real people out there, I think it's each and every one of us responsibility, and the fact that Avi and the entire team have taken these initiatives in such a serious manner is wonderful. So I think full power, more power to him.
Well, and of course, this great stage, that everything that is done, again, Sportino events are doing a fantastic job here.
I think Sportino has really set the bar really high as far as organizing all these events is concerned, and it's wonderful because they are literally like the pioneers when it comes to these underarm tennis ball cricket tournaments. So I think in the years to come, I think the opportunities are endless and sky is the limit for them. So lots of love to them.
A special thanks to Kunal Kapoor and Varun Seth from Keto for Cancer, who's been there with us, and they've really taken on this initiative
absolutely
with Swaraj Cup, and you guys are doing a fantastic job, so I'd like to thank them from the bottom of my heart. So Tanuj, let's go back to your live match, this time trying to play
just taking a single on occasion. I think one thing that we often undermine in underarm cricket is rotation of strike. Everyone's so busy in trying to hit the sixes and the big shots that they actually, that's unfortunate. That's a big wicket actually, because he's one of our better batsmen, but I think now he's going to walk in maybe one of the best who as you said is the Bahubali of the team. I don't know, of turf cricket, right? I mean he literally is a one-man army, so I think I'm going to go now. So let's see what he does. Anyways, I'm going to head back to my All right, yeah.
We have
Just-
one question.
You have one question?
So the score is leading 39 for the loss of 5 wickets in the 6th over. And the next question coming to you was when are we going to see you back?
You're going to see me bat, hopefully not too soon because Omkar's here. But I should be running back now to my dugout, and hopefully I don't have to hear something from my captain because I got to focus on the game. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tanuj, and it was wonderful having you here in the com box, and thank you for being a sport.
I'll see you. Yeah? Thank you.
You're a fabulous player. Keep supporting the league and everything. So that was Tanuj Birwani for us.
कासिम केटी आउट अभी भाई इन
और वो जो ओनर नहीं आया उन लोग का भी
-5
स्टार्ट विद माइनस
मीर पहुंच रहा है नहीं आया तो -5 से स्टार्ट करेंगे.
एक चेंज कर दे करंट कंगन बाहर अभी मित्तल इन
So here we go. Oh, they're going to go for that second one. Yes, they easily complete that. So again, Zaid Chunawala comes to the strike, and it will be Parth Mathuria at the bowling end. A big shot, and he welcomes Parth with a big six. A wonderful strike there.
Torpedics versus
वाइकिंग टॉपेडिक अनाउंस कर दो.
So the captain of Turf Addicts and Viking Warriors, Wasim Bhai and Vijay Moser, please be ready for the toss after this innings. And he takes his man, he takes the revenge. That's gone. Wicket falling down. So after this innings, I request Wasim Bhai and Vijay Bhai to be ready for the toss. The next game that you're going to witness is between Viking Warriors and Turf Addicts. The score is 47 for 6. Not a big score here by Mavericks, but they're good defenders. Is what something that they showed us yesterday also. So let's see how Mavericks are going to perform here. And we're going to see Avi Mittal also playing this game, making a debut at the Swaraj Cup. And it was a great chat with Tanuj Birwani. Thank you so much, Tanuj, to be here at the Combox and sharing your thoughts. So Parth now is on a roll because on one hand he's been given a big responsibility to stop the score from going way too high. But at the end, I think the batsman would be trying for big ones only. Rahul comes here to the centre. More 10 deliveries to go in this match. Can they make the maximum of it? Oh, there is a yes, no call. Confusion, misunderstanding in between the wickets. Omkar had to throw himself to reach to the crease, but I doubt he's made it safely. It's going to be a very close decision as the umpire is going to review it. Padmanabh Prabhu, our third umpire, is going to review it and let us know how close that was. Meanwhile, let me take the opportunity to thank all the sponsors. The title sponsor, of course, Bally's Entertainment Sri Lanka, powered by Lovely Professional University, co-powered by Neton, Catch of the Match, the Spartan Poker, merchandise partner RSK Clothing, beverage partner Red Bull, OH partner Bright Advertising, grooming partner Jean-Claude Begin India, super sponsor B Kandari Properties, Power Play over by Chauhan Group of Companies, NGO partner Keto for Cancer, associate sponsors Kataria Group, Bar Stock Exchange, Realta Spaces, Sean Group of Companies, Sambai Group of Companies, ISBM University, Sportsworks, Earth Essence, Dirty Buns, One Life, and then we are brought to you by Golden Ace Ventures, event managed by Sportino Events, and that has been given out by the umpire. We also would like to thank Vishal Karya and Vivek Kothari for giving us this lovely turf to play, beautiful infrastructure. And here we are for all the fans who have been waiting and asking, when is Tanuj going to come to bat? Yes, he is in the center now. Tanuj Bhuvani on strike. That is a good one. Direct hit could have made things closer. Yes, there is a direct hit. And Tanuj is gone. Of course, he didn't had too much time to settle down because it's the second last over and he had to go from ball one, get every possible run it can be, but unfortunately he's run out. So Rahul and Malik now in the center. Malik Sheikh joins Rahul. And what a good performance there by ISBM University. 48 runs only they have given till now. But then there is one more over that is remaining, and cricket is one game that you cannot predict till the last ball is bowled. A game of uncertainties, a game of excitement, a game sometimes make you bite your nails. Everything is just going to be doubling up in the Swaraj Cup for sure. It's the love for the game, cricket. We all are here for. Straight down the ground, Chandra Amlani feels it. So Rahul will have to go big now. He doesn't have too many deliveries. It's just 6 legitimate deliveries coming at him. Goes for a big one, straight to Chandar, and he makes no mistake. Wicket falling down here. 9 wickets have been down, and last man to go. That will be none other than Avi Anil Mittal. And we would love to see at least a 1-6 from Avi when he comes to bat. Right now Malik is on strike. Avi will have to wait for his chance to come at the strikers end. He will be at the non-strikers end. The last man. 9 wickets have been down. A good start there by Nitin Chawla picking up that wicket. That is a good one. That is a full toss ball straight to Parth, and wicket falling down. Can I request Wasim Bhai and Vijay Bhai to come for the toss? The next match that you're going to watch is between Turf Addicts and Viking Warriors. So I request Mr. Wasim Sheikh and Vijay Moser to be present near the presentation area for the toss. Yes, we can see Wasim sir coming, and now I request Vijay Moser also to join in.
इधर बीच में आ जाना, मैं बोलूँगा फिर।
हाँ भाई।
Check, 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 check.
विजय भाई थोड़ा आगे। Let me know when you're ready, हाँ? एक मिनट।
So it's toss time, match number 2 of day 4. Viking Warriors taking on Tough Headaches. We have with us Mr. Jitendra to do the honors, please. Who's calling? Viking to call?
Chalo, can I request team
Swaraj to call? And Swaraj it is. So Viking has won the toss and elected to.
Field first.
Any special reasons?
No special reason.
Any pressure for this match?
No pressure.
He doesn't want to be a man of few words. He'll show us this game he's playing well. All the best, Vijay bhai. Thank you so much, Mr. Jitendra. So the news from the toss, Viking Warriors have won the toss and elected to field first. Live action in the next 2 minutes. Back to the match. Mavericks has just scored 49. So a small target for Team ISBM. 50 is the target. So Team ISBM has to start with a -5 as their owner is not present. We gave them ample time, but their owner has not yet reached, so they start with a -5.
So -5 is what they start with, just the first over.
Now they got an lucky escape. They could have been -10. A catch dropped by Avi.
Yes, but I think that's been the fun, especially in the first and the fourth over. First over, any batsman is getting out, he is getting a -5. In the fourth over, it is something for the bowlers, something for the batsmen. It's happening both sides. So first and fourth over is the real twist in this Swaraj Cup. Deva, another fantastic batsman with Sonu. Sonu had a good time yesterday. So both these batsmen will have to give a flying start to their team. Not a big total that they're chasing. And that is a big one. Yes, it will be a sixer. So fantastic start by Deva, because when he starts hitting those big ones, it's difficult to stop him. Goes for one more, but this time it will touch the fence here. Quite a chase for Sunny, does it well as always. Only a single given here.
वाइकिंग टॉस जीत के फील्डिंग लिया।
So Viking Warriors have won the toss and have selected to field first, have invited Tough Addicts to bat first. Going to be another interesting match. Good break for Viking Warriors yesterday, and now they're back on the field today. Wickets and only wickets is the hunt now. The power play over now. Bowling power play brought to you by Chauhan Group of Companies. That is a beautiful start now. So Deva on strike. Good start there by Malik. Nicely pitched up. That one's in the air again in the safe zone. Good fielding there by Sunny. We saw a brilliant catch by Sunny yesterday. Was also awarded as the catch of the match. In the air for some time, but there was no one even closer to that. Zaid will field that, and that will be an easy single here. In the air, once again falling short of Sunny. The direct hit that he was looking for. Good run completed by Deva. 5 runs that they're playing on now. Had to take off that minus runs off the scorecard. Here comes Sonu, and he goes for a big one. Beautiful shot by Sonu Paji. Is again a good hitter of the ball. Malik will now have to change his line a little bit. Can't afford these sixes easily coming, especially when they are defending low total. And there it is, he gets a breakthrough and Malik strikes. So Mavericks are happy because they picked up the first wicket on 11 runs after the end of 2 overs. The story is 39 runs needed of 36. Here comes Hitesh Dua, a gentleman cricketer, and always very sporting. So Dua is still there, and joined by another left-hand batsman, Hitesh Dua. So both these left-handers now, how early they want to finish this, or they're going to be facing a little bit of trouble by the bowling attack of Mavericks, is a wait and watch. Here comes the Bahubali of turf cricket, Omkar Lad at the bowling end. In the air, and Deva goes for a big one. Now welcome to Omkar Lad with a sixer. Big sixes coming easily. Goes for one more, and yes, it's a good wicket. It went straight to Omkar, then it got deviated, and then Tanuj was there with a good backup and a good catch there by Tanuj. He had to be alert, and he was very much alert. And that is the kind of commitment, especially when it comes to fielding. We need, when you're especially defending a low total, you have to be on your toes, you have to be ready for everything. Any catch can come to you. And the presence of mind that Tanuj has showed is absolutely fantastic with that catch. Very alert. Surely he would be in contention for the catch of the match. In the air, and that goes Hitesh Dua. Why would he do that on the very first ball that is facing? Tanuj is happy, and Mavericks seems to be celebrating this moment as well. And this has been their advantage, that they are good defenders. no matter what the total is, but they are one such team that all the bowlers especially do a fantastic job picking up those wickets, and that is the key to their success. But there's a lot to go. There's a big match that is there in front of us. The live action is there. It is still anyone's game, because now walks in is Shobit, who is joined by Rajesh Parihar in the center. The only key is wickets, wickets and wickets. Good catch there by Rahul. Full toss ball in the air and Sunny Sharma. Absolutely fantastic performance, and what a catch. And that is a hat-trick as well, the third hat-trick in this tournament, and this time this hat-trick is by Onkar Lad. Let's give a lot of applause for Onkar, who's just taken a hat-trick here. Wonderful bowling. So there are three bowlers till now. The first one was Nikesh Patani, the second one was Bhavik Joshi, and the third one is now Onkar Lad. Every day at the Swaraj Cup we've seen some or the other player achieving a milestone, and today is that one milestone. The first one achieved is the hat-trick by Onkar Lad. That is all Swaraj Cup is all about. It is just not cricket, but it's bigger than that, because everybody is playing so passionately, giving up their full 100% is absolutely commendable. Sunny Sharma, what do I say about him? He is a fantastic fielder, even if he doesn't bat in an innings, but he covers up those runs with his fielding.
मेरे को लगा कुछ बोलने का और मैं फ्लो में था.
So here we go. So here we go. Oh, that is close. That is very close. Here we go. Now the equation is 33 runs of 30 deliveries. It is still anyone's game, and what a fabulous comeback by Mavericks. हेलो टेस्ट बेस थोड़ा कम कर. हेलो टेस्ट perfect. All right, let's go back to the live action. Rajesh Parihar on strike. Rahul, the new bowler, straight in the gap, is gonna be a second one. Oh my God! One more wicket falling down. This time it is Chandar Amlani, and that will be a -5 as well, because it's time for the monster over, brought to you by Niton Golf Group. Whoa. Bravo performance there by Mavericks. And why not the captain of this Swaraj Cup himself is playing, Anil Mittal, the lucky charm for Mavericks. So here comes a new batsman in Parth Mathuria. Rajesh Parihar at the non-striker's end. He was never ready for that second one. The call was given by Chandar. Zaid Chunawala, look at the energy, look at the excitement. That will be a white ball. Oh, is that... Was there some bat on it? Was in the air for sure for some time. Was trying to play that sweep shot. Sudden pressure put back by Mavericks on ISBM. Quick fall of wickets is the reason. 5 wickets have been down now. Again, a beautiful line and length, and look at the energy there with Tanuj. He's charging on the ball right away. Good player, good fielder. Parth Mathuria will have to really stay focused. Once again, this will be a dot ball. They don't want another disaster. Akash was right away on the ball. Good cricket here. Good cricket by Mavericks. Okay, umpires, please let's start the match. Can't have so much time. Again, oh, look at that. Look at that. The pressure is building up. End of this monster over brought to you by Niton Golf Group. And by the end of 4 overs, it is 16 for 5. So Rajesh now on strike. Things are becoming very interesting here. Zaid comes to bowl. Right away into the declare zone. Will only get a single here. 33 runs of 23 now. Again a quick single. The first one taken. The second one have to be very fast. A direct hit was needed. Akash a little sloppy fielding there. Needed of 22. Nicely tossing it up back to oh, this will be an overthrow, and that will allow the second run also to happen. Tanuj there with the backup, but not quite happening. There's no need to throw for that because the batsman was easily there in the crease. An extra run there. That's again on the onside. Oh, in the air for some time. Again a couple of runs. And this is the right way to bat now here. couple of runs coming on, 2 runs coming on every ball. That is also adding up the total. That is a good shot in the air. Malik striking wrist and overthrow happening. Again a single converted into a 2. Now this is good work. This is good batting. Good sensible batting which is needed. In the air, and that will be straight to Ungarlad. The breakthrough is here. Wicket falling down. Big wicket. Rajesh Parihar wanted to go for a big one and lands straight in the hands of Ungarlad. This time again on the onside. Suraj Sharma comes to bowl. Start of the 6th over. That will still land up in the declare zone. एक मिनट सर ओके चलो वी आर गुड टू गो That's again has to be a quick single. Well, this is such a close match. They have to be on their toes. They have to be very quick. Can't afford a single as well. Into the gaps this time. Straight to Malik. Again, easy single. So these are easy pickings, but at the same time, Mavericks need a wicket here. At the end of 6 overs, it is 31 for 6, and the equation is 19 runs needed of 12. 19 needed of 12. Can they make it? Bit of a discussion there with Team Mavericks. And now they've decided to give the ball to Lokesh, aka Loki. So here we go. This time on the leg side, it starts off with a wide. Every run here is going to matter. Every bowler will have to be very economical. In the air, and that will be a wicket. Nitin Chawla wanting to go for a big one, wanting to finish things early. But they get one more wicket here. Bravo. 7 wickets down. And Mavericks are on a roll here. Very close one. That is a big one, and that will be a sixer. That will change things a bit here. Bit of a pressure released. Straight to the fielder. Will have to be very close. In the air, and that will be one more big shot. And that will take the score to 45 now. 5 runs needed of 7 balls. This time into the gaps, and good running there. 2 runs completed. And just 3 runs needed of 6 deliveries. Wonderful chase, and that couple of sixes really help to bring down that run rate and that score. So here we go. Tanuj will come out to bowl. The last over.
बॉल पूछना क्यों तनु तो बोला
So Tanuj now comes to bowl the last over. Just 3 runs needed. Tyrell on strike. back foot. Good try there by Zaid. No 2 runs needed. Parth on strike. Will Tanush pick up a wicket here? Into the declare zone and the scores are levelled. Just 1 run needed to win this game now. That's a no ball and that's a winning run as well. So ISBM wins this match. Not a good day for Mavericks, but what a fight that they've given. Wonderful match that we saw. Now request Viking Warriors to quickly set up the field and Turf Addicts to send in their batsmen.